Hello everyone, you're at the latest market news on May the 27th, 2021. Amazon attracts blockbusters by acquiring MGM. Amazon.com Inc. will buy Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, the famous American movie studio that produced the James Bond franchise, for $8.45 billion, giving it a huge library of movies and TV shows and stronger competition with streaming services Netflix and Disney+. The deal is aimed at strengthening Amazon's TV-centric studio with new and historic films from MGM, which has produced such lucrative series as Rocky and Tomb Raider since its founding in 1924. Bezos said it was premature to call Amazon Studios the company's fourth pillar after the marketplace, the cloud division, and Prime, but the company is working toward the goal. The acquisition is the second largest for Amazon after Whole Food Market, which was bought for $13.7 billion in 2017. Amazon stock is up 0.3%. Bitcoin recovers after mining cancel plans. Bitcoin, the world's largest digital currency, continued its recovery Wednesday after a strong sell-off over the weekend, rising 5.6% to $40,300 for the first time this week. It ascended from a low of $31,192 on Sunday. Its recovery was aided by the announcement of a Bitcoin mining council after MicroStrategy Incorporated CEO Saylor had a successful meeting with Tesla CEO Elon Musk and the heads of several leading North American Bitcoin mining companies. Saylor, whose company MicroStrategy owns a lot of Bitcoin, said that the mining companies involved would ensure transparency about renewable energy. The council could also fight back against the so-called hostile anti-crypto narrative portrayed by some institutions and the media. Asian stock markets hold two-week highs. Asian stocks rebounded from early losses Thursday and consolidated near two-week highs as investors awaited key U.S. data to assess whether inflationary pressures were temporary or signaled a longer-term turnaround. In a sign of an uncertain start of overseas markets, European futures were unchanged in late trading in Asia. E-mini futures on the S&P 500 were down 0.1%. The MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific stocks outside Japan was last at 695.73, not far from Wednesday's high, a level last seen on May the 10th. Chinese stocks, the blue chip index was up 0.3%, Japan's Nikkei index was down 0.3%. Global stock markets were supported by a concerted effort by major central banks, which have injected trillions of dollars into financial markets since last year, while reiterating their stance on lowering interest rates over the long term. The U.S. will release its monthly personal consumption report Friday, with gross domestic product and jobless claims data expected later in the day. China's industry slows amid high commodity prices. China's industrial profits rose at a slower pace in April as high commodity prices and a weaker consumer goods sector limited overall production margins. Industrial companies in China posted profits 57% higher year-over-year in April, data released Thursday by the National Bureau of Statistics showed. The figure jumped 92.3% in March. Chinese manufacturing slowed in April and retail sales fell well short of expectations, confirming what Chinese policymakers said were new challenges affecting the recovery of the world's second-largest economy. From January to April, China's industrial profits rose 106% from a year earlier, largely because of a low comparative basis, as the pandemic caused activity to fall in early 2020.